they're praising the Klan, they're praising it, and then in the same breath praising Trump. You can have two people go to the same place but send two very distinct messages. For Trump to go there understanding that these people want to embrace him, and he doesn't have to embrace their message, but they're embracing him, that sends a very toxic message. And if you have Joe Biden going there and talking about jobs, that's a whole different thing. Even if Biden went there and took a stand against racism, that's a very different message. So to me, it's like you have to be purposely averting your attention from race in American society to somehow think, oh, gee, this is just playing a race card. This is bringing up an unpleasant topic. This is a real topic in American life.
And here we go.
By that logic, then one could argue that the pro-Hamas, anti-Israel, anti-Semitic people who embrace Kamala Harris, too, you could apply that as well to the vice presidency. There are ugly people out there. That does not mean the person represents them. And to Juan's point, isn't it true, though, that there should be a step forward for a lot of this? So where's that platform?
So I want to deal with, first of all, everybody else in Howell, Michigan. And everybody else in cities across America that have dealt with the scourge of racism and slavery and our history. I mean, by the metric that you're applying, everybody in those towns is the way that a few have been or were today. And you know that's not true,
Exactly.
Juan. It is so much bigger than that. You have to measure progress by looking back, but also by having your shoulders square and looking forward and having the courage to admit that we have seen progress. It is disingenuous and cruel to label an entire city a place that you cannot visit as a presidential candidate because of a past. If you apply that metric, no one had better ever stay in the Lincoln bedroom in the White House. Because we know that we've had presidents who owned slaves. Come on, we know of a little bedroom off the side, a little area off the side where women were kept. How deep do we want to go with this? Let's stick with today. Let's make every corner of America worth going and talking with Americans, no matter what their municipality's past was, talking to everybody all over the country. And you know what? Kamala Harris should go there next. Let's make it a free-for-all that we're in this together.
Amen.
I think we are in this all together, but I mean, we also are in a reality where Charlottesville took place. And you have to deal with it, and you have to deal with the racial overtones of a place like Howell.
Look, I don't want to get too deep into this, but there's some unfriendly people who look like us to us. Come on, and you know that. And have you been outside in the streets here in Chicago? There's a lot of hate for Jews and everybody else out there. And it can be dangerous when that heat also comes with sledgehammers and everything else. But it doesn't mean that the entire city of Chicago shouldn't be visited by a presidential candidate. Yours is here. Well, she was until she left because the Obamas were on the stage.
Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa! Whoa!